Yuan Bingyan evaded taxes twice. 6 upcoming dramas are affected, including Zhao Liang, Zhang Hanliang and Liu Zuai. Yuan Bingyan was officially reported for tax evasion. After investigation, Yuan Bingyan was recovered and fined a total of 2.9738 million yuan for tax evasion, and her affiliated companies were also recovered and fined 1.32 million yuan. This is also the second time Yuan Bingyan has been notified of tax evasion, and her behavior is very bad. It is reported that after the tax department discovered that Yuan Bingyan was suspected of evading taxes, she was given the opportunity to pay taxes and even reminded and interviewed her. Under such circumstances, Yuan Bingyan still concealed her labor remuneration in an attempt to pay less personal income tax, and even part of the personal consumption expenditures were illegally dispersed to the affiliated companies controlled by them, in order to pay less personal income tax. It is reported that Yuan Bingyan once committed tax evasion in 2019. At that time, she cancelled the company after paying taxes. She did not expect to evade taxes again. Moreover, the two of them were investigated and notified twice. They are the first people in the entertainment industry. In fact, it depends on the tax evasion. The amount of tax is not particularly large. For example, when Yuan Bingyan was at her most popular, the endorsement fee was more than 2 million. I don't know what she thought about ruining her career for this little money. In addition, when Yuan Bingyan was notified before, she found that none of her company's employees were insured. This may be easier to understand. She was not willing to spend the money, so it is no wonder that she took the risk and evaded taxes twice. Yuan Bingyan currently has 6 works to be broadcast, including Old Nine Gates 2, Missing Moon, Meet You Again at the Falling Flower Season, Thunder Order, Love in the City and Young Shield. Liu Zuai, Zhang Hanliang, William Chan, Zhang Yixing, Zhao Liang, Su Kai and others were all innocently affected, which is really tragic. According to reports, more than 200 million yuan was invested in Meet You Again starring Yuan Bingyan and Liu Zuai. If true, what awaits Yuan Bingyan will be huge compensation, plus endorsements. However, after being notified before, Yuan Bingyan she has almost lost all her endorsements, and she has not taken on any new dramas this year. Major TV stations have deleted Yuan Bingyan's related Weibo posts. It seems that they have received notification that the TV series she starred in have also been removed. However, the TV series she filmed before should not be removed from the shelves. After all, the works of artists who evaded taxes in the past were only removed from the shelves but not removed. Fans don't have to worry about it affecting Liu Li. Up to now, Yuan Bingyan has not publicly apologized for tax evasion. However, the studio responded once last year, clearly stating that the company deeply reflected on it, actively cooperated with rectification, and also deeply recognized its mistakes and apologized to the public. Now I look back and look at this apology. The blog post was also a slap in the face. Because Yuan Bingyan was reported for tax evasion, Song Zuer has also become the focus of public opinion. Previously, someone who claimed to be Song Zuer's former company employee broke the news that Song Zuer was suspected of tax evasion of 45 million. Currently, Song Zuer is still under investigation. I don't know if she can withstand the investigation. So many artists have been banned for tax evasion, and they are still taking chances under such circumstances. They are really breaking the law. Artists like Yuan Bingyan who have evaded taxes twice have had a negative impact on their fans. It is nothing to regret that their careers are not good. Full stop. Xiao, Zhan and Wang Yibo were reported to have tax problems by their real names, but the whistleblower lacked evidence and needed to be verified. Yuan Bingyan, Xiao Zhan, and Wang Yibo are high-profile celebrities in the Chinese entertainment industry. However, they were recently accused of tax problems by a real-name whistleblower. Full stop. This allegation has triggered widespread concern and speculation, but there is still a lack of sufficient evidence, so further investigation and verification are needed. The whistleblower claimed that Yuan Bingyan, Xiao Zhan, and Wang Yibo had tax problems, including tax evasion and false reporting of income. However, the whistleblower did not provide enough material to support these accusations, and it is difficult to be convincing based on anonymous reports. Tax matters are a serious allegation that need to be supported by solid evidence. The representative teams of Yuan Bingyan, Xiao Zhan, and Wang Yibo and the relevant tax authorities should actively intervene and launch investigations to verify the authenticity of these accusations. If they discover tax violations, they should be held accountable according to legal procedures. However, it must also be noted that anonymous reports cannot be trusted without conclusive evidence to avoid damaging the reputation of these stars. China's tax system is strict, and celebrities usually have professional financial teams to manage their financial affairs. However, tax issues are often in the news in the entertainment industry, so these accusations have drawn more public attention to celebrities' tax transparency. In this incident, the public and the media should remain calm and wait for the relevant investigation results. If Yuan Bingyan, Xiao Zhan, and Wang Yibo are proven to have tax problems, they should bear corresponding legal responsibilities. However, before that, no conclusion can be made easily. Legal procedures must be respected and everyone's legitimate rights and interests must be safeguarded. This incident also reminds celebrities and financial teams in the entertainment industry to strictly abide by tax laws and ensure that their financial affairs are legal and compliant. There are endless incidents in the entertainment industry of being classified as bad artists due to tax issues. As a result, celebrities in the entertainment industry left a very bad impression on everyone, thinking that if you just pull out an artist, there will definitely be problems with taxes. According to the previous celebrities who have fallen victim to tax issues, people around them basically report with real names and submit real and valid reporting materials, and then the tax authorities intervene in the investigation, and finally the official release of the review results. So thoughtful people began to think about how to make an artist collapse. Even if the report is not true, it will have a certain negative impact on the public. After all, the public nowadays is extremely disgusted with some illegal artists in the entertainment industry, especially those who violate laws and regulations. I am even more disgusted with artists who play tricks on taxation. After all, the daily salary is 2.08 million, but he can't even pay the taxes he should pay. Such an artist has bad conduct in the eyes of the Canadian public. Although we support legal reporting, we prevent some people from using this method to ruin some people's lives. To destroy a star with evidence that is fictitious or does not exist at all, this kind of person is quite insidious and evil. Someone posted on the internet that Xiao Zhan had also been reported by his real name due to tax issues. As soon as this news came out, the public was in an uproar. After all, Xiao Zhan is the most popular star in the entertainment industry. He has received far more attention than the first few artists whose houses collapsed. This news can be said to be a bombshell if true. However, judging from the content of the whistleblower's report, the whole lengthy speech did not produce a single substantive evidence. The whistleblower even had a disordered thinking and directly concluded Xiao Zhan's coffin without any evidence. The whistleblower believes that as a top artist, Xiao Zhan's income should have reached a sky-high price of 1 billion, 2 billion, but he never publishes financial reports. People are confused here. Xiao Zhan is not a listed company, so why does he publish financial reports? And celebrities are also human beings and have the right to protect their privacy. I wonder if this whistleblower will release his financial reports in privacy? Moreover, Xiao Zhan's income was only estimated by this whistleblower based on information published in online entertainment news. I guess if Xiao Zhan is so popular, with so many endorsements and so many works, he must have made a lot of money. However, whether it is reporting or going to court, all you need is evidence. You can't even produce a basic data. You can just rely on imagination and guesswork to arbitrarily assert that Xiao Zhan has earned a high income, but he has failed to fulfill his basic obligations as a citizen. So there was something wrong with his taxes. There is even speculation that the ticket prices for the drama A Dream Like a Dream starring Xiao Zhan were too high, and it was Xiao Zhan's fault. How unjust Xiao Zhan was in this matter. The whistleblower's thinking and logic seems to be confused. For a long time, he speculated that Xiao Zhan had received sky-high income, and then suddenly said that Xiao Zhan was engaged in the scalper job of scalping votes at high prices. Saying this may make those ticket dealers laugh out loud. Xiao Zhan is so busy making a lot of money that he has to compete with the ticket dealers for even a small amount of money. Is he tired? The key whistleblower also appointed Xiao Zhan as the spokesperson of Lazy Nuts. It is estimated that the boss of Lazy Nuts and Xiao Zhan are also confused. Is this okay? Perhaps he was imitating others. The day after Xiao Zhan was reported, Wang Yibo was also reported under his real name. The content of Wang Yibo's report was briefer than that of Xiao Zhan, and there was no actual evidence. To popularize science, if a reporter needs to make a real name report against an artist, he or she needs to report the artist's tax violations and provide real and effective evidence. The report can be made in written materials or electronic documents, and the evidence provided can include a contract, reports, account books, accounting vouchers, payment records, etc. However, whistleblowers are not allowed to make false accusations or fabricate facts. We support reasonable reporting, but we must tell the facts and present evidence. After all, we are a country governed by the rule of law, and we are now a society governed by the rule of law. If you publish false information based on mere speculation, causing great distress and harm to the parties concerned, you will be held accountable to the law responsibility.